You know, I remember one time walking in the studio, Bleak Beans, everybody was in there, and I was like, man, I'm telling you, man, y'all got a chance right now, just flood it, put out a lot of music, because 50 Cent is coming. And you know, 4 months later, In the Club hit, and it was over. And it was just like, okay, now everybody got to sit on the sidelines and wait this tidal wave out.
There's a huge difference in energy internationally in 50 Cent and Jay-Z. In fact, his largest selling record sold 430-something thousand copies. My largest selling records sold 5 million. You let them be fooled in America and think there's a competition there. Because America can be purchased. You can buy it with marketing dollars. You see what I'm saying? But the rest of the world, there's not enough marketing dollars to go around.
That's why I made a statement about Taylor Swift.
I wish you would come take one of my awards so I could black his eye in front of everybody.
And Jay disagrees.
I want everyone to be clear. No one's scared of 50 Cent.
Does that bother you? Does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. It's just his choice.
Why would you have to make that clear when no one's ever asked me if I'm afraid of Jay-Z?
The public is responding to his punk presentation. It's not 50 Cent. I don't have a problem with him. Kanye would not take a trophy from me. Neither Jay-Z.
Right.
Neither one of them.
What would you have?
No, we'd have had all the...
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex trafficking. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, rapper, entrepreneur, and cultural powerhouse, has never been one to hold back. Known for his sharp commentary, he always finds a way to make headlines. Now, with leaked audio allegedly involving Jay-Z and Shaquille O'Neal spreading online, 50 wasted no time. His reaction? Classic and quick, putting him right back in the center of attention.
I'm sorry, I'm a little upset about it, because Al B. Sure just came out of his coma, and I've been talking to Al, and we've been texting back and forth, and I'm just glad that he's alive. Text.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But when you think about Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, Al B. Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas. And then the next thing you know, you want to know what they all had in common, though? The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books. Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died. Kim Porter was working on a book before she died. And Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life. And then he goes into a coma. Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest motherfucker, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning is gone. Just him. I guess Al disappointed me. You know, it's...
A leaked audio clip allegedly featuring Jay-Z and Diddy has caused major buzz in the music world. While the full recording hasn't been released, early talk hints at questionable industry dealings. With their influence, the leak sparked instant reactions. True to form, 50 Cent jumped in fast, using Instagram, his favorite stage, for bold takes. He posted memes and sharp remarks aimed at both moguls. In one post, he teased that the clip reveals hidden truths about their business, throwing shade with his signature sarcasm. Once again, 50 turned controversy into center stage attention.
You see this bullshit ass motherfucking game fucking with people that you love, that you like, you know, that you... It's too many coincidences.
Too many.
Fuck you, honeycomb.
Oh. Stamp it.
We gonna get you and your little dog too. And congratulations, young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did. Has anybody asked themselves about that shit?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are asking about what's going on with it. Yeah, a lot of people are looking at it as like that's the way the new relationship should work.
What, to get paid?
Yeah,
She was
basically.
getting $500K a month. She quit because he dropped her down.
Yeah, I think that's where they're at with it now.
No, but understand this. Think about this. And there are women in this room. Why would you quit? What the fuck is going on that 250,000 ain't enough?
Ladies?
Like, fuck the fact that he... I'm just saying, fuck the fact that he cut it from 500 to 200. Who the fuck gives a shit? 200K? Who 250K? Who turning down 250K a month? What the fuck is going on in that relationship that 250K ain't enough?
Could see some things.
That ain't worth 250K. That's gotta be some dark shit. Like, people are not understanding that girl quit 250K. 4 million every quarter. Well, I'm sorry, $1 million every quarter.
Shit.
Now she was getting 2 million a quarter, but then she got, you know, fuck you got going on. That's so deep that it ain't worth $1 million a quarter.
They told a story about Cassie one time, and she was saying someone had asked her why she cut her hair, and she was like, Diddy said he just liked it that way. And they said when she answered the question, it was like she was in a trance. Like, she was just like, I just don't know. Diddy just said he would like my hair this way. And they was like so in awe, like how she didn't even have a thought about it. It was just what he wanted.
That's how he operates. He has people followed. He has people watched. He does all kinds of fucking. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Too much money.
I feel bad for the kids. Like, don't think that there aren't moments when I'm speaking honestly about that motherfucker that I pray that his children don't hear it. Because that's still their dad. I know what it's like to have a baby with a fucked up ass motherfucker. As much as I can't stand my ex-husband, I would never want my son to feel bad about either one of us being his parent. You know what I mean? Like, I would never want that.
50 Cent's history with Jay-Z and Diddy has always been marked by rivalry and ego. While things with Jay-Z have stayed mostly respectful, there's a silent competition between them as industry heavyweights. His feud with Diddy, on the other hand, has been very public, playing out through interviews, cryptic lyrics, and bold social media digs. Now, with the leaked audio fueling the fire and 50's reaction making headlines, the debate is heating up. Fans are split. Some back 50's blunt approach, others stand by Jay-Z and Diddy. One thing's for sure, in today's fast-moving digital world, this clash is far from over.
Oh, you were there?
I remember when me and Albert talked about it because Kim called him crying. She was like, I gotta stop him.
Yeah.
She saved Cassie's life. Cassie could do what she's doing right now.
Right.
She put it all on the line. Just a Christian can walk around sounding like an idiot, doing his daddy's perp walk with pride.
This is so sad.
All of this means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else.
How do you think Cassie's feeling about this right now, seeing her video go viral like this?
I can only imagine she's a lot more upset than I am.
And for the people who didn't believe her or anything like that?
Shame on them. You want to know what's really up in this moment?
What?
Mary J. Blige knows exactly what that feels like. And I go for do anything. I guess she liked that scar on her cheek.
Damn.
Because he put the boots to her.
This is wild.
It took this. It took this.
If the leaked audio is proven real, it could have serious consequences for both Jay-Z and Diddy. Reports suggest the clip contains references to questionable industry behavior, raising red flags for legal experts. If verified, it might lead to investigations or formal inquiries. Analysts are now calling for a full forensic review to check the recording's credibility, context, and possible implications.
Ain't nobody asked how that girl's ribs felt the next day and the day after that and the day after that. They sit there and they look at that like when Ray Rice beat the out of his. Ain't nobody asked how she felt the next day. Did she have any cracked ribs? Because that nigga was kicking the fuck out of her, yo. Nigga with a towel on. Carisha, please. That's what you wanted.
Jack, what is the protocol for a woman that's getting an abusive relationship? What is she supposed to do?
Well, it all depends on who the man is.
Someone
Or the
that's
woman.
rich with power, like P. Diddy.
I wish somebody would ask why Tweet was so suicidal for so long, fucking around with Missy Elliott. You know, I'm just tired of motherfuckers lying about this. Just lying. All the women that have been hurt. You know, I remember the first time that happened to me. Took me 8 weeks before I could cough without wanting to vomit. 2 cracked ribs. They beat everybody the same way. It's like there's a fucking handbook when they sign their record deals. How to fucking hurt her and keep her loyal. That nigga was so fucking like gung-ho that he woke up out of his sleep to whoop her. It's a hell of a.
So what I would like to do, first of all, Jag, I want to say happy birthday.
Thanks.
50 Cent's response to the leaked audio isn't just a reaction, it's calculated. By inserting himself into a headline-making moment with Jay-Z and Diddy, he keeps himself at the center of the cultural spotlight. Known for turning tension into traction, 50 once again proves he's a master at using controversy to stay relevant. The leaked audio and the fallout have also sparked deeper conversations about ethics and transparency in the music industry. With figures like Jay-Z and Diddy under the microscope, attention is shifting to the power structures behind the scenes. This could be a defining moment, one that demands greater accountability, oversight, and long-term change.
December 22nd. That's not what they're calling it, Fifth.
No, I thought it was because I saw her on the web. Didn't she say her
What
toe
did you
was gay?
see on the web?
Yeah, she called it.
Gaga called it the gay.
She
toe.
called it, but you
No,
can't
she-
call it 50.
Why I can't?
Here's
Come
how the
on.
story went. The story went that Lady Gaga said to Kanye, I have a large gay following, and my show is gay, and don't be surprised or don't whatever.
And what Kanye say? Me too.
I don't know what he said. They didn't put that part in the story.
Oh, I ain't
He didn't
write
say
part.
that.
This is how you want to start the show, Fifth?
Nah,
I love it.
This is how you want to start the show.
I'm the greatest show on earth, man.
And the funny thing is, before we got on, you were being somewhat pleasant and not really.
Yeah, well, I'm
weren't really-
pleasant. I mean, just when you said it, I just thought about what stood out the most to me about the tour.
About the tour, right?
Like that was shocking for her to make that statement.
Right.
I mean, but Kanye is cool with the gay folks.
Yeah.
I have nothing against him, but he's cool with them. Like he drops his video off to them. Like
I don't understand
remember
what you're
808
saying.
on Heartbreaks?
I am not playing with you, Fifth.
Where did he premiere it?
What are you saying? though? What exactly are you saying?
Ellen DeGeneres. She went there to premiere his video.
There's plenty of people who do that, no?
Who else?
I don't know. I don't know where you're going with this. I don't know
No,
where
I'm just
you're
saying
taking
he's conscious of the gay community and he wants them to buy a
Do
CD.
you not like Kanye 50?
I don't have a problem with him.
You seem to be somewhat. He seems to be somewhat of a punching
No,
bag.
he's
to
necessary. He's necessary. You need Kanye West and you need 50 Cent. It's the contrast between the yin and the yang.
Yeah, it's true.
But you look at him as your yang.
Huh?
Do you look at 50 as your the yang to your yin?
I think
That's a good way.
I like to think I'm special. For instance, I've been nominated for 13 Grammys,
right,
and I have no trophy. You know, that's why I made a statement about Taylor Swift. Like I said, if I was actually up there, that he wouldn't come take my trophy.
Right,
Kanye West. And Jay disagrees.
Jay said nobody's scared of 50. That's what the quote was.
Yeah, but that really, he should address the guy who made him feel like a punk. Where he had to make it clear that no one's scared of 50 Cent. Because that person was obviously making him feel like maybe he's afraid or Kanye West is afraid of 50 Cent. It wasn't 50 Cent. And the public misinterprets it. Like, see, what we have, like, you know how rock and roll has punk rock?
Right.
You know, hip hop has cool punk. Jay's the coolest punk in hip hop. His presentation makes people decide to say,
oh man,
you know, because he's big. And his take on it is bigger than the actual art form. He won't actually compete. So there's points where the artist will do things to create a competition, like the battling that has always been a part of the culture, and it doesn't happen because he just looks like, in words from Slick Rick, these peasants.
Does that bother you? Does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. It's just his choice. You know, but when he has to say no one's afraid of 50 Cent, it's because the public is responding to his punk presentation. It's not 50 Cent. I don't have a problem with him.
I think he was responding to you saying that Kanye would be scared if you were on.
Kanye would not take a trophy from me. Neither Jay-Z.
Right.
Neither one of them.
What would you have?
No, we'd have had altercation right there.
What would you have done if Little Mama jumped on the stage while you?
Little Mama would not jump on the 50 Cent stage.
What would you do?
See,
What would you do?
all of these things are happening because they're comfortable with him. His presentation is.
But you can't.
He's becoming more approachable.
But you couldn't
let's
get
just
at
be honest.
Little Mama. You look crazy.
No, but Little Mama would understand that ain't a cool space for you to just be walking on to. Like, even if you appreciate Jay-Z and you enjoy him, You don't just walk on the middle of a man's stage and
Right.
set. You know what I mean? Not at an award show. I was confused about that. The whole audience is excited. You know, everybody would be up there if that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Reactions to the leaked audio and to 50 Cent's response are deeply divided. Some fans praise his courage in calling out double standards, while others think he's just chasing attention. Social media is buzzing with debates, memes, and heated takes, showing a clear split among fan bases. In today's digital age, leaked audio can bring both backlash and legal trouble. But the impact comes down to three things: what's said, the context, and whether it feels real. For Jay-Z and Diddy, the consequences may go beyond the recording itself, depending on how the public and industry respond.
Serious legal issues. On Tuesday, 50 hopped on social media and asked where Jay has been after Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by Homeland Security in connection to a sex trafficking investigation. Jay and Diddy have been friends for years, so it's possible 50 is wondering why Hov hasn't publicly commented on Diddy's situation. In one post, 50 shared an image of Jay's face on the side of a milk carton with "missing" written above the photo, and another picture of the Brooklyn rap legend on a red carpet waving at the cameras.
That made me think that he knows something. He knows something. What is he saying? What is he saying? I don't want to say nothing about Jay. You don't say nothing about Jay.
Nah.
Well,
you just don't.
He didn't say nothing though. Flacco, did he?
No, but here's why Jay-Z needs to be worried, right? Because, so if you've listened to Fox News this morning, right, they're saying Diddy was running like a sex cult and all these islands. And he was flying in like politicians and high, from me, right, and like high caliber celebrities and high caliber rappers. And they was engaging in like, you feel me, in sodomy, in sex acts, just being like, just
like how rich old white dudes do when they get they, certain, like they have a ball and they bring out the women, maybe shit like that. You can pick from type of women.
Oh, this is a different type of ball. This ball's a little different.
This ball is dangerous.
Yeah, this
ball's over with.
Because, there's been all these allegations of him, fucking with, you know what I'm saying?
Underage girls,
people,
Oh, yeah, with the young girls.
So,
but I heard niggas been fucking with underage girls for a long time. I'll be around there.
You know what you remember? You know what you remember? Niggas pulling up, picking the bitches up from high school.
Since then.
We've been seeing it for the longest, bro. This is just on a higher level because there's a lot of money involved.
I ain't never been that type of nigga though.
Me neither, bro.
No.
I ain't never, cause as soon as I left high school, I ain't never thought about going to get a girl from high school.
Because you probably got the mindset to actually go and move a woman. Like you can go move a chick that you actually like. As if for a younger girl, these niggas know that they don't really want much, bro. They're not really wanting for too much. They just want to get in the car with a nigga, drive.
And feel like the shit.
You know
they want a bitch that, cause the bitches that be your age or older know what type of nigga that is for real. Like you really a lame pulling up to the, I might not never pull up to the school I'm gonna pull up to the college out of high school. I'm the type of nigga in high school, if I had it like that in high school, that'll get me a college bitch. My first year, go ahead.
It don't take much to move them, to have them. Their mindsets ain't really there to say, hey, decipher, be like, oh, he shouldn't even be talking to me. Every bitch back in the day.
50 Cent's reach goes far beyond music. His unapologetic social media presence and sharp commentary have made him a powerful force in pop culture. By stepping into the leaked audio controversy, he's not just reacting, he's influencing the narrative. His voice often sparks bigger conversations about integrity and accountability in entertainment, shaping how audiences see the key players involved.
And just wondering why Farnsworth Bentley, why he hasn't came out and defended Diddy. They was real cool at one point, so.
Well, I was there when Farnsworth Bentley got his actual name. How they came up with the name and everything. We were sitting in front of the apartment building on 74th and Park Avenue. It was me, him, Tony De Niro. Puff was upstairs. They was trying to figure out, he had became Puff, one of Puff's personal assistants. You understand? To make sure all Puff shit is there when we get ready to go. Everything that was supposed to be in order. That was Farnsworth Bentley's job. When Puff has to go to restaurants or places like that, you know, he made sure everything was straight with that. You know what I'm saying? And he had another assistant too. But Farnsworth Bentley was his personal assistant, put out his clothes, told him what he should wear, all that, like a stylist and personal assistant all together. You know? So we was in front of the house, and this dude, Tony De Niro, he played guitar in that Bad Boy for Life. The black dude, not the white guy, the black dude who played the guitar, that's Tony De Niro. I think he might be from California or something. So Tony De Niro was like, yo, we gotta think of a name for you, man. And if you're gonna be his personal assistant and slash butler slash umbrella carrier, whatever you gonna do, you understand? We gotta think of a name for you. We're gonna try to make you like Bentley or either Farnsworth or either Bent. You gotta be, you know, you gotta have that kind of persona. You gotta dress all the time, be neat and the whole 9 yards. And then the dude, Derek, was playing with him like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know how to do that. I could be over the top. You know, he was acting like that. You know what I'm saying? I could be over the top. So he was saying that. And the dude, Tony De Niro, said, we got to figure out a name for you, man. It's got to be on the level of, you know, those characters. He said, you got to be like Farnsworth. You got to be like Bentley. He said, fuck it, we're just going to call you Farnsworth Bentley. And he said, I like it. And they start calling him that. His name Farnsworth Bentley. I said, these corny. Like I was like, yo, believe this. But he was always right there, but not like at nighttime when we was at doing things. He wasn't around, bro. He was only there when the cameras was there, like that. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know how much he could do. I don't know if he would say anything because he probably signed the ND, a non-disclosure, and he don't want to say anything against Puff anyway because Puff got shit on him. And I ain't talking about no sexual shit, none of that shit. The nigga was stealing, bro. Yo, bro. The niggas I don't want to put that on sticky fingers. That nigga right there, bro, don't lay nothing down around him. You heard me? Don't lay nothing down around dude right there. Dog, Jennifer Lopez had these boots, they cost $5,000. I'm like, what kind of fucking boots cost $5,000? Now you gotta realize this is like in 2000, early 2000s. These boots cost $5,000. And because she was gonna be out of the country or something like that, she didn't have them come to her house down in the village because she would have never got it because they'd be stealing her stuff down there at her apartment. So she had them come to Puff house. She wanted these boots so bad. She was mad. You know, they looked through everything trying to find Jennifer boots. Cause Puff had like Puff, people used to just give him shit and send him shit from everywhere. So he had this room, this mail room in his house with numbers just that he never even opened. But I don't know how Farnsworth Bentley found that shit. But we went over there to his house and we found a lot of Jennifer shit and everybody else's shit that belonged to Puff. I guess Puff had too much stuff in the room and he was just keeping them for it.
And you seen this with your own eyes? That's crazy, man.
My own eyes, bro. We went to his apartment.
He don't even seem like that type of dude, yo, but damn.
Security also, we went over there, man. They had to do shit, bro. And that's why Puff had stopped messing with him. And then he goes get a show. Puff ain't say nothing. He went and got a show of how to be teaching thugs how to be a gentleman. I hope the first thing he taught them off was that don't steal.